Hi Raghvendra, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I am fine, sir. What about you?
I'm also good. So, how was your day?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So, Raghvendra, you have applied for a front-end developer profile. So, can you just tell me about yourself?
First of all, thank you, sir, giving this opportunity. My name is Raghvendra Nandakumar Padambar. I am from Nanded. My graduation is completed from my graduation completed in civil engineering from SRTM University Nanded. I have 1.5 years of experience. 1 year as a content developer. From last 6 months as working as an Angular developer. My skill sets are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap and Angular.
Okay. So, Raghvendra, tell me what is the difference between a website and a web application?
Website, sir, is no interaction with user. Example, breaking news. And a web application is interaction with user. It two-way communication. When click on button, it gives some response. Example, Flipkart, Amazon.
Okay. So, what is HTML?
HTML stands for hypertext markup language. It is a skeleton of website. It is used for create web pages.
Okay. Why we use attribute? Hello? 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 आवाज break होता. What is an attribute?
Attribute it gives some meta information of HTML element to browser.
Can you tell me the examples of attribute? Hello? Okay, Raghvendra, what is
Yes,
an
sir.
attribute?
Attribute means, sir, it gives some meta information of HTML element to browser.
Okay. Tell me what is the difference between HTML element and HTML tag?
Okay, sir. HTML tag is, sir, starting tag and closing tag. And HTML element is consist of starting HTML tag and content or text.
Mm, Can you explain me one more time?
Okay, sir. HTML tag is, sir, tag means, sir, starting tag and closing tag. HTML element is combination of HTML starting tag and closing tag and
Opening
content.
tag and closing tag.
Closing tag and content.
Hmm.
Combination of three.
Okay. So tell me what is the difference between inline element and a block level elements?
Block level element are it occupies 100% of its parent. It and width we block level element to apply width, apply height and width. We can apply margin in four sides and block level elements are always start a new line. Inline elements are uh, occupy width equal to content, border and padding. And inline elements are start always on same line. We can apply margin on left and right side, left and right direction only. And inline elements are we cannot apply height and width. Block level elements block level element examples are section, paragraph, order list, unordered list, and LI. Inline element examples are anchor tag, image tag, strong EM. Okay, that's it.
Okay. What is the difference between section and div?
Section are used in web pages for create a sections. and div is create divisions in section.
Okay. How many types of headings are there in HTML?
6 types, sir. H1 to H6.
Okay. And what is the difference between ID and class?
Sir, we can class use multiple times. For we can use class multiple times. ID can be used for one element unique, sir. ID will be unique in page.
Okay. Do you know any semantic tags?
Yes, sir. HTML5 are introduced a semantic tag, section, header, footer, output. That's it. Okay.
Why they called semantic tags?
Sorry.
Okay. Why we use meta tag?
Meta tag is used for meta tag using, sir, in the header section as meta, and it is used for display how to display content and how to reload pages. In meta tag inform not visible to browsers.
Okay. Can you tell me how we uh, link CSS file and JS file in HTML page?
Yes, sir. Can explain or show, sir?
Explain.
Okay, sir. The CSS file link in head section. This link equal to relation style sheet, and in here and href equal to dot slash at sets slash uh, css
Yes, correct.
slash style dot css,
Yes. And
and and
for
JavaScript,
JavaScript,
sir, this these are with dot extension with app.js or .js extension with in the last body section with the help of script in with the help of source attribute source equal to in the double quote dot slash assets slash
okay, tell me, Raghvendra, why we
yes,
use for CSS link and for JavaScript script tag?
for
What is the
use
difference?
for css use for css tag is used for css and okay, sorry, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between pseudo elements and pseudo classes?
Sir, in pseudo means pseudo elements, sir, we can select some part by selector, and pseudo classes we can apply selector. We can apply CSS on some special states.
Examples. You have to tell me examples.
Means types, sir.
Yes.
Okay, pseudo class types are first child, last child, n child, n child 2n, n child 2n plus 1, n child even, n child odd, first of type, last of type, nth of type. In pseudo element, first letter, first line, after and before.
Okay. What is float?
Float is used for align the HTML element.
Why we use clear property when we use float?
For nullify effects, sir.
Means nullify effect means
When sir we apply the float, after that which it effect on that sibling, sir. That is that it when float up property apply, it effect on their siblings. This effect remove with siblings. We use the float, मतलब float clear both equal to clear property, sir.
no, you can read after the interview. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is the uh, use of display inline block? Yes.
Sorry.
Do you know display property and values? Display block, display inline block, display inline.
Okay, okay, sir. When we want to block level element convert into inline block, when we use display inline block.
Okay, tell me how many values are there for display property? Means display block is 1, display inline block is 2, correct? And
Two, two, sir.
no, display inline also there.
Sir, display inline block, display block 3, sir.
Display flex also there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So as you said, display block, display inline block, display inline, correct? Can you tell
Yes.
me the difference between these three?
Yes, sir. When
Okay.
when we block level element is uh, used as an inline block, we will use this block level element used as an inline block. We will use display inline. We will use inline block display inline elements used as a block level element. We will use display inline.
Okay. The answer is okay, but you have to read it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, fine. So tell me in how many ways we can apply CSS?
3 ways, sir. Inline CSS, internal CSS, external CSS. In inline
We
CSS, we
tell me if I apply CSS in these three. I am using one H1 and giving in inline CSS background color red, in internal CSS background color blue, in external CSS background color green. So which will be applied?
red, sir. Inline CSS is powerful.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So Raghvendra, tell me the difference between position absolute and position relative.
Okay, sir. Position relatives are move with respect to self, and position absolute move with respect to relative, sir.
One more time, tell me.
Okay, sir. Position relative move respective self, sir, and position absolute move with respective relative property.
Yes, means another element. Okay.
Yes, sir.
With
When
respect to
we
another element, and for that
has
element, we'll use relative.
yes, sir.
Okay.
When we not get relative, then body has by default relative position.
Yes. Okay. So, how can you center a div or a element I
But
want to take
by
in? Huh?
by using margin zero auto property.
Okay, but I want to take inside a div to the center. Margin zero auto will yes, it will take that whole div to the center. Okay, but I want it in the center of the middle of the screen.
Okay, by relate in one div into another div, sir.
Yes, you can take any element. Okay, or you can take one div in one section and you have to take in the center of that section.
By using relative and absolute position.
How will you use?
First, div we will give section for relative position, and for div give absolute position, and we will use left right 50-50 percentage, transform translate -50%, comma -50%.
Okay, explain me this line. Transform, translate -50%, -50%.
Uh, Means sir, translate first value equal to sir in x direction -50%, and next value is -50% in y direction.
Did not understood. Can you explain? You can explain with the example if you want.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hi, yes.
Sir. Blue box is at center, sir, by using translate property.
Okay. Tell me with the output. Explain me in the output. Hmm.
So
Okay.
from in this direction minus 50%.
Okay. So what that transform translate is doing, if you remove that line, transform translate, what will happen? Remove that line, 21 number line.
It outside comes out.
I think your screen is stuck. Did you remove 21 number line? Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can see. Okay. So tell me now what that transform translate is doing. Minus 50%, minus 50%. Here only tell.
Okay, sir. It come. It will the box will become in x direction minus 50, and y
Okay.
direction will become minus 50. From top side, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Raghvendra, fine. You can stop your screen. Okay. So what is JavaScript?
JavaScript is a lightweight, interrupted, object-oriented script first class function scripting language.
What is first class function?
First first class. When we declare a function as a value in declaration, it will be called as first class function.
One more time, tell me. When?
When will we declare a function as a value in declaration?
Okay. Okay. So tell me, what is the difference between function, first class function and function expression?
No, sorry.
It means in first class function and normal function. What is the difference between these two?
In first function we declare function as a value. In function we will put value in function.
Okay. One more difference is there about the hoisting. So tell me what is hoisting?
Or hosting all declaration are shifted at the top of the scope.
What is scope?
Scope scope means, sir, is actually accessibility and availability of any declaration.
Okay. How many types of data types are there in JavaScript?
Two types of data type: primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are hold values, non-primitive data types are hold references. Primitive data types are string, number,
Means,
boolean, undefined. What
okay,
strings are
okay, can you tell me, as you said, the first point, primitive data type stores?
primitive data type hold values,
Uh,
and non-primitive data
non-primitive.
types hold references.
Okay. Oh, can you tell me how it is? Means how will you explain me that. What is mean by the storing the reference? What will happen?
Can share seems
You, your wish. If you want to say theoretically, you can tell me theoretically. Theoretically.
okay, sir.
Do you know what is the difference between means storing sorry hold hold the reference means
Hold the reference means, sir, the values are not copy, only reference is give. Original value will be in position, sir.
okay. Okay, show me with the example.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes, you can share your screen. Okay.
visible, sir.
Mm, sharing of means it is okay, visible. Yes.
Hello.
Ah, yes.
Sir, we will in primitive data types y x equal to 10 take and y equal to x take, and is copy the data, copy the value. In in non-primitive, we will take example of person one. In person one, we will be take person equal to, and it copy the reference. When we will change the value in person two, and person one in person one will be also changed.
Yes, correct. Okay. Okay, Raghvendra. So, what is an array?
It can be store multiple data or information in the form of index number.
What is the difference between push and pop?
Push will be add the value and pop will be remove the element from array.
Yes,
Push will
push.
be add at the last. Push will be add the element at last of the array,
Yeah.
and pop
Okay.
will be remove last from array.
Yes, correct. Okay. Okay, Raghvendra, we are done with your interview. So, do you have any questions for me? You can stop your screen. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, you can stop your screen. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir. No.
Okay. Okay, Raghvendra. Bye.